Hi there, fellow chocolatiers. Happy Thanksgiving. You know, right now we live in a crazy world and it may seem hard to find things to be thankful for. But if we look a little deeper, I'm sure we can all find something that we can be grateful for. So, in the interest of focusing on good times, today I thought I would share our story. Um, I am the founder of Beta Crystal, and if you haven't heard of us, we are the inventors of the Cocoa Pix. If you told me a few years ago that I would be the founder of a hardware startup, I'd probably have a good laugh. Um, but life can take you on some unexpected journeys, and you can end up in some amazing places. Now, I've been a software engineer in Silicon Valley for over a decade, and I was quite happy. But every day on my way to work, I would pass by the ICC Culinary Institute, and there's something you should know about me. Even from a young age, I have always had a passion for food, not just cooking, but also eating. So one day I was in the car with my wife and I turned to her and said, I wish I had the opportunity to study there. And she didn't know it at the time, but her answer would change the course of our lives forever. She said, if you want to, why not? Go for it. And that was when I took the first step on my journey that led me to where I am today. I relished every minute of my course, and I even interned at the Four Seasons as their pastry in their pastry kitchen. But as you know, once you're hooked, there's no turning back. I wanted more. I had always loved working with chocolate, and so I decided that is what I would focus on. That is what I would do. Um, I loved the science behind it, and I loved its exacting nature and the beautiful work that you can create with it. So I thought I would start at the beginning, right? I wanted to be part of the whole bean to bar movement, and I knew Taiwan had a burgeoning bean to bar industry, so that's where we went. As I researched and started to learn about chocolate, I discovered a lot of chocolatiers trying to make their own DIY equipment. And so, like a lot of you, I also binge watch Manoa Chocolate's YouTube channel and pretty much every other video I could get my hands on. Um, I was so impressed with the ingenuity of the chocolate world, and then it hit me. I found an intersection of my passion as a chocolatier and my skill as an engineer. This was the aha moment when I realized my calling. So we changed gears and started to look at the most pressing problems facing chocolatiers. We could not find a single blog post, a single Facebook group, a single forum where someone wasn't talking about tempering and how difficult it was. So we knew the problem, right? So what's the solution? Well, we need an easy way and a surefire way in which chocolatiers are guaranteed to have tempered chocolate. Well, there is a way you can do just that, and that's by getting your cocoa butter in temper and simply adding it to your chocolate. Yes, I'm talking about Silk. Now, there were incubators out there at the time, and they had their own limitations and were also a bit on the expensive side. So we decided to redesign it. We wanted it to be more efficient, easier to use, and way more cost effective. This was no simple task, but that was the goal I set, and I was determined to make it a reality. We went through so many iterations that the current version barely resembles any of its predecessors. Um, we then crossed our fingers and put it out there. And slowly we started to get customers, but something we didn't expect happened. Um, our customers loved it. And let me tell you, nothing in the world gives me more joy than to hear from customers that have used the Cocoa Pix about how it has changed their lives and how it has made it easy. This is validation of years of hard work and dedication. It has not always been smooth sailing, as many of you who run small businesses know. As an entrepreneur, we tend to focus so much on the problems that we sometimes forget to take a step back and give ourselves a well-deserved pat on the back. And so today, for Thanksgiving, I want to give thanks to my wife who encouraged me to pursue my passion, and to you, our customers, without whom this would all just be a dream. Thank you to everyone who has supported us on our journey and who has been with us along the way. I wish every single one of you a very happy Thanksgiving.